welcome to your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. On today's show, we learn about the community involvement of PSEG, as well as Jersey City's Waldo School, which uses inquiry-based learning. But first, Essex County's Branch Brook Park is in full bloom, and so many construction projects are underway in Newark and throughout Essex County, and it feels like the perfect time to connect with Essex County Executive Joe DiVincenzo. County Executive, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for having me. It's nice seeing you again.
Yes, so happy to always have you on the show. And I tried getting you when we were filming at Essex County Branch Brook Park for the Branch Brook Park annual luncheon with the Alliance, but you ran out before I could get you. And that day just is such a shining example of the vision that you had for that park, between the beautiful and moving performance in the cathedral and then the actual lunch in the park. It's your vision come to life. And I know that park means so much to you.
Well, it's not only my vision, it's also the Branch Brook Park is vision. We work together. We're partners. We've been partners ever since I became the county exec in 2002. In the last 22 years, we've done some amazing things working together cooperatively. But with my team and their team working together, people could see the difference within our parks. You know, we're known for the cherry blossoms, which, you know, when I took over, there was only 700 that were left. And back in 1925, the Bamberger family donated like 2,200. So we only had 700 left. And I said at one of our meetings, the Branch Brook Park Alliance, I said, listen, what I'm going to do is, you know, over the years, we're going to get back to not get over 2,200, but to get over 5,000 cherry blossom trees. And that's what we have today, 5,300 cherry blossom trees. And which it makes it so special is there's 25 different variety of those cherry blossom trees. But it's just not in one section of the park on the Belleville side. It goes right through Branch Brook Park. To have 5,300 trees and to be able to maintain what we have, you know, people all over the world come to see that spectacular event, which is about 4 weeks long. And it brings all kinds of people from all over.
You know what I learned that day, which I had no idea, the amount of Japanese tourists, right? Because the cherry blossom is a Japanese flower. Right. And they come to Newark for that one purpose. And I mean, what a testament to, again, the work that you do. And that's vital for Newark to get that influx of tourists.
You know, everything that we try to do here in Essex County is about economic development. And the cherry blossoms does that. It brings hundreds of thousands of visitors through our parks within that 3-week span. And that's good for everyone. That's good for our businesses. That's good for people to come to see what we have, what we could offer. And the Japanese people, there's no question. They come here in droves, no matter where they're at. Wherever they're visiting, they come here to see that. And it's magnificent to see. And we have a great relationship with them also. They're part of our program also.
Parks in general in Essex County, not just Branch Brook Park, that's been such a cornerstone of your administration. You have other parks under construction, and you're really all about beautifying the county. Talk about what else is in development.
Well, listen, we have 32 projects going at one time. We have something going on in each one of our parks throughout Essex County. You know, we have 24 parks, we have 4 reservations, we have 3 golf courses. You know, when I took over in 2002, our park system, they were totally neglected. Not that it was anyone's fault, it was not a priority. You know, when you have financial problems like Essex County have and budget problems, you know, they put that on the shelves. When I became the county exec, we corrected our financial problem. We went from junk bonds to AAA bond rating, which made us able to do the things that we're doing. You know, all our facilities, whether it's our parks, whether it's our reservations, whether it's our zoo, everything's top notch. And, you know, we're known for our park system right throughout the country, but especially here in New Jersey and Essex County. People really appreciate what we have done, my team has done, and continue to do to make our parks better.
Joe, talk about some of the personal connections you had to Branch Brook Park growing up there.
Listen, Branch Brook Park growing up was, one of the events, of course, was first and foremost was the cherry blossoms when they broke out. That means spring arrived, and you had to take your family picture. You had to take your Easter picture there with the cherry blossoms. You had to do it every year. It's just like Christmas. Every year, you have to be able to take a family picture near the cherry blossoms, and we still do it, and we still continue that tradition.
I think it's important to note that it's a safe place.
Oh, there's no question. Listen, we have a great sheriff's department that works directly with us, and they patrol not only our streets, but they also patrol our parks and stuff. Look at the zoo. Turtleback Zoo, when I took it over, 2002, because the previous administration wanted to close it down, we were only getting 170,000 people a year, all right, only bringing in about $400,000 or $500,000 a year. And that the previous administration wanted to close it because they felt the animals weren't being treated well and it wasn't bringing enough revenue. What I did is I took it over and I got corporations involved in it. We redid the entire zoo. Now, instead of 170,000, we're getting 1 million people a year. And our zoo now is self-sufficient, which there's no zoo, especially on the East Coast, that's self-sufficient.
My mother, for Mother's Day, got me a membership to the zoo for my
Oh.
family and I to enjoy. Yes, because it's gorgeous. It's pristine.
It includes
it's safe.
everybody, that membership. It's cheap.
Just the setup of every activation that you have there. I mean, you could just tell you care. And the legacy that you continue to build for families like mine to enjoy so many aspects of Essex County, it'll be forever unmatched.
Well, listen, I have a great team. Nobody could do anything alone. You have to do it with a team. And that's one of the things that I was able to assemble was a great team here in Essex County. I think people are proud from all 22 towns, what we have done, what we've accomplished, and what we continue to do. And we're going to continue to work together and make things better for Essex County, but also for the state of New Jersey also.
Well, Joe D., keep doing what you do. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. Where can people follow along with your administration and what's happening at your parks?
Well, you go on my Facebook page, and we have two. One, we have a personal one on my own, but we also have an Essex County. Go on essexcounty.org, and you'll be able to get on our Facebook to find out what we're doing each and every day. Amazing Asia. We're building a brand new hospital up there, which is named after Barry Ostrowski, who was the former president of Barnabas Hospital. He's been very helpful to Turtleback Zoo.
Oh, wow.
And it's a beautiful facility, and you'll see when you pass it by. But it's going to be a facility where you could actually see our vets operating on animals, and also teaching the people and explaining what their job is and how they go about doing it.
Oh, that's so cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very
Joe.
much. Bye-bye.
Rick Thigpen is PSEG's Senior Vice President of Corporate Citizenship as well as a PSEG Foundation Chair. He is devoted to advocacy for sustainability, charitable activities, and corporate social responsibility through public policy. Rick joins us now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Elise Marie. Thanks for having me.
What is PSEG's mission?
Well, PSEG's mission is to provide safe and reliable and green energy to the customers it serves in all the places it works. Here in New Jersey, we also have a second mission of being very good corporate citizens and being a part of making our state successful moving into the future.
How do you go about furthering that mission?
Well, at the foundation, we further that mission through charitable activities, philanthropic activities, working with 501c3s, to help encourage different things in the state of New Jersey. We have a foundation giving pillars, we call them, of environmental sustainability, of economic empowerment and equity, and social justice. So we try to focus our giving there, but we pay attention to the needs of the state of New Jersey. We don't turn a blind eye to what's going on at the ground level and only focus on our pillars. We're trying to be a constructive part of making New Jersey a better place to live and to work.
Through your work at the foundation, giving back, I know, helps on the business side as well. So how does that help with PSEG's business cause?
Our job is to provide safe and reliable and clean energy to our customers, and to also employ close to 12,000 New Jerseyans, also to run projects and to make sure that all of our infrastructure for energy is safe and working effectively. We are involved in over 300 communities in New Jersey, sometimes in people's homes, sometimes digging in their streets, sometimes affecting life in their neighborhoods. And so one of the things we try to be proud of is to leave places better than we found them, to pay attention to the impacts of our operations, to be a part of making New Jersey a better place in so many different ways, whether it's addressing social problems, whether it's making our employees happy, whether it's running our projects effectively and paying attention to our impacts and doing our best to mitigate those impacts. So we're partners to the people in our state and making our state a better place.
Rick, talk about the different sectors of PSEG.
Well, first off, I like to refer to all those entities as part of public service. Our official name is Public Service Enterprise Group. Our largest subsidiary is Public Service Electric and Gas, the utility with over 3 million customers in New Jersey. So PSEG is what most people know. Environmental sustainability is an increasingly important concept that's going to only be more important in the future, and is growing in its importance in the energy industry. Economic empowerment is something every resident in New Jersey wants, and being a part of making our communities more prosperous is a really important part of our mission and our presence in the state of New Jersey. And then social justice is a very important item as well. New Jersey is one of the most diverse states in the country. We do arrive today with a past that had some elements of injustice in it. And being a part of making our future brighter by helping to bring people together, by helping create opportunity for people, doing things like working with the Society of Black Engineers and historically Black colleges, and making sure we recruit people from different communities to create opportunity, all are an important part of our overall success. And if we can do those things well, the people of New Jersey will have greater confidence in public service and believe that public service is here to be their partner. And energy will continue to be offered, challenges at the policy level and at the neighborhood level. And that partnership will be incredibly important for our business to be successful in the future.
So on the foundation side, what are some projects and organizations that you've recently aligned with?
Well, there are so many. I'll start with Sesame Street. Everyone knows who's a parent, certainly with little children. And we have a neighborhood program we started working with Sesame Street to help young people know about safety and understand, how to become responsible citizens. We've involved environmental sustainability in that most recently, and we're very proud of that. That's an outstanding program. Elmo was doing a community event with us to highlight our partnership, and I brought my daughters. I have twin 4-year-old girls. I brought my daughters, and they were really taken by Elmo. I'm still jealous of Elmo, so I gotta keep him away from me because he's making me look bad.
Yeah, well, when Elmo comes back, you have to let me know, because I will meet you there with my 3-year-old and 1-year-old. Doesn't that sound like a good time?
Yes. Well, you have a deal, because I learned the hard way. Yes, Elmo is a real star. So yes, but Sesame Street is fantastic. It's a great way to connect with families, and it's a great way to educate young people. So we're so proud of that partnership with them, and we look forward to it really helping us grow responsible citizens in the state of New Jersey, which is good for all of us.
Yeah, and you're starting them young, which is so important.
Can't start soon enough on responsible citizenship. There's just no two ways about it. And anybody who's watching the news today knows that lesson is one that we all better learn, or we're going to all be in trouble.
Amen to that.
We also do things like community food bank to make sure that we address, the problem of hunger in New Jersey. And we work with a whole variety of nonprofits in the state of New Jersey trying to do better things in our state. And one of the things I think we're most proud of is called our Neighborhood Partners Program, where we allow nonprofits to apply to us, between $500 and $15,000 grants. And we give grants all across our service territory and sometimes outside for a whole variety of purposes, trying to emphasize our pillars, but to help different social agencies provide services that we believe are needed to the people in different communities in New Jersey.
Rick, I want to learn more about you and your illustrious career at PSEG. How did it all come to be?
So my journey has been quite a journey. I didn't have a lot of experience in the energy industry. I worked in politics and in social justice and in community issues before this. And now I've had a chance to bring that interest here to the energy business, and it's been an amazing learning experience. And it's so important for this big, important company in New Jersey to be a partner to all of the citizens of the state. So I'm very proud of having a chance to play a role in making that happen. I'm very proud of being a part of a company called Public Service, and I'm really proud of tackling a future where opportunity is more available to everyone, whether you're male or female, or come from a different country, or speak English as your first language or not. And I think it's going to help set up public service to be more successful in the future by doing this.
Well, Rick, this was so much fun, and I really enjoyed getting to learn more about you and public service and PSEG. Where can people follow and learn more about your community initiatives?
So the PSEG Foundation is the place you look, and you can find it on the PSEG website, pseg.com. There's more information about many of the exciting things we're doing in the community. We're really proud of our engagement in the state of New Jersey, especially, and the things we do to help make our state a better place. We're really proud that public service is a responsible corporate citizen, and we're just thankful for the partnership we have with the state of New Jersey, the 305 municipalities we serve, the 14 counties we serve, and over 3 million customers that we serve, because that partnership is what makes us successful. And our charitable activity is an important part of that partnership. So thank you very much for giving us a chance to tell some of our story, and I look forward to a chance to do it again someday.
Rick, this was so much fun. Thank you so much. The Waldo School, located in Jersey City, is an international baccalaureate world school, which offers an inquiry-based teaching and learning approach. Daniela Elena Sarbu, the founder and managing director, joins us now to tell us more. Daniela, welcome to the show.
Hi, Lisa Marie. Thank you so much for having me.
I am so happy to have you on here today. I'm just humbled by what a fan you are of your New Jersey. We finally connected in person back in May at the American Heart Association luncheon, and you're just wonderful people, and I can't wait to share your story.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was so wonderful to meet you in person. You're doing such amazing things for New Jersey. And it was absolutely great to finally meet you in person. You are just amazing.
Oh, well, you should live with me. No, just kidding.
Okay, fine, deal.
No,
Can I bring my kids with?
Yeah. Well, you say we're doing amazing things here. I mean, we're just here to give a platform, but you are truly changing the lives of New Jersey's youth. Talk to us about why you created the Waldo School, and what did the beginning look like?
It started many, many years ago when I had my first son. He was born in 2009, and I had to find a place for him to go to a school. I looked at what was offered in the area at that time, but I was used to a different kind of system from Romania. And I didn't feel that what was offered at that time was a good fit for him. So I started a lot of research. I started a lot of, talking to teachers. And in the end, World of ABC, the Waldo International School, was born. We opened the doors for full capacity in 2011, starting with just preschool ages. So he was 2 years at that time. And every year we added a grade till we finally reached 8th grade. And we expanded to several spaces. We actually just signed a new lease to expand to a third location that will have our middle school. I wanted to move away from the traditional way of teaching. I was always a strong believer that children's minds are like little sponges. They can learn through play. They can assimilate a lot of information while playing, while touching, while feeling. We don't believe in memorizing. Memorizing is not an option like it was in the traditional schools. We believe in understanding concepts, and then we want to see. So, for instance, in kindergarten, 5-year-olds, we're talking about life cycle. So we decided to see how chicken hatch. So we brought eggs, we brought incubator, and then we wrote in our little diaries every day, what changes happen. And after 21 days, we saw the little chickens and we felt them, we touched them, we did the whole science behind it. But it was a real life experience. a farm in the middle of the city, literally. When we finish each unit of inquiry, we do a presentation for the parents to show what the children learned during this time with us. So parents come to the classroom, and children will have different types of presentations. We do not allow parents work on the presentations because we want them to be original. We want them to show you what they learned themselves, the research that they did. And then also we do a field trip that is tied into the unit of inquiry.
Wow, I love how you involve the parents so much. I always wish I could be a fly on the wall with my daughter's school, and then they send me updates through the app, and they involve us in their own ways. But that's really cool because it's like the parents are learning almost alongside the children.
We love to have the parents present as much as possible, so it's a lot of fun. We do also include in our curriculum a lot of extra, we call them special classes that help with these presentations. So one of these specials are drama and public speaking. So imagine if you take drama and public speaking since kindergarten, how your public speaking or presentation skills or confidence, as a matter of fact, to talk in front of so many parents would become by the time the children get to 8th grade. They need the skill to succeed for the future. And we're not just, looking at academics, but we're looking at our students when they leave Waldo International School in 8th grade to be well-rounded, social, emotional, and academic, of course.
When the students leave Waldo School, what's the feedback like when they're out in the real world or, typical American education system? Are they ahead of the rest?
Yes, absolutely. So we believe that there's no one size fits all in education. So we do a lot of individualized learning. We have small class sizes, so it allows us to actually spend a lot of time with our students and know their strengths and their weaknesses, and work with them very, very closely. So when students leave Waldo School, they go to different high schools, for instance, Ivy League, Dalton, Horace Mann, Newark Academy in New Jersey. They go back to their countries. We do have a lot of international students. And us being an international baccalaureate accredited school makes it very easy transition for students to go back to their countries in respective IB schools. And then some of the parents decide to move to different states, which is okay. And we do help with the transition. And they seem always to be a level ahead of everybody else.
Is Waldo School private? Is there tuition, or do you get some state funding?
No, it's a private school, but we give a lot to the community. We do offer scholarships to our Jersey City community. So last year alone, we offered about $350,000 in scholarships. So we are a private school. We have students from all over the world, I would say. But we also give back to our community, and we make sure that merit-based scholarships are there for the students that would like to join us. As a school, we also work with different local charities. We do bingo nights with the elderly residents of Jersey City. We work with fundraising for different needs, coats in the winter, backpacks for children, and so on and so forth. We want to make sure that we are here for our community.
You're not native to America, right? You're from Romania, and you saw a problem and you wanted to fix it, and you educated yourself, and now you have this wonderful community. You should be so proud.
Thank you. I have a great team around me that I'm very thankful for. So we're looking to do all great things for everybody, basically. So we started actually a new program now that we're offering visa for students that would love to join our school, but they cannot because of the visa problems. So we are able to issue visas if one of the parents has a visa. So that will grow our international students that would like to join the American school, IB school.
Daniela, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for coming on here. I look forward to seeing you in person again and again, hopefully working together on bettering the community through our own separate outlets. Where can people find out more about you and Waldo School?
I would love to. They can find us on our website, waldoschool.com. Or if they want to check our Instagram account, is The Waldo School. We post updates constantly, and the best way, especially for a mother, to see if a school is good for her child or not is actually go and see the school. At the moment you walk in, you feel it if it's the right fit for you.
Daniela, this was very special. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me again. It was wonderful to be here.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Your New Jersey. I'm Lisa Marie Falbo. We'll see you back here next week.